Turnstone Flats is the building on the corner of 3rd and Jackson, 129 West 3rd Street. And the three of us are the collaborators in this design-build project. We're all designers and builders in some regard. And John and I bought the building a year ago this March. And Johnny Sweet is the general contractor. And the three of us work together as a team to restore this historic building in downtown Moscow. It was originally built circa 1925, and you could see it. This is one of the only historic photographs we've been able to locate a picture of the building in, right behind the addition to the Moscow Hotel. And you can see in 1944 how the rural landscape just came up to meet the town. A few more grain elevators. This is a Sanborn map from 1928 that shows the original footprint with the courtyard in the middle that was the original breezeway, air conditioning, so to speak, with all of these interior windows that kept the building cool. It was originally doctor's offices and drugstore by Frank Robinson, the owner of Psychiana. But it's been sort of a landmark with the addition of additionally with the addition of the atrium in the late 1960s with the advent of air conditioning and heating systems, but the pendant lights can be seen at night. There's been many uses, single uses office primarily, but many occupants, including the University of Idaho Foundation, the former occupants and owners of the building, but there were architects there as well. This is an extant hallway. You could see this is one of the only areas in the building that was left spatially intact with historic details, the transom windows and the molding, but many of the rooms were actually a mishmash of renovations over the years. So our main intention was to really reveal the original character of this building and sort of honoring landscape by reusing an underutilized space in our built environment. You could see we've been working on design and pulling together to try to come up with a way to maximize the existing walls, which were actually made out of horsehair and plaster, and running it through curriculum in the College of Art and Architecture as well. Landscape architecture students, interior design students have all worked on this project. We've done some streetscape charrettes and interior visioning. But a lot of our work is the three of us on the spot, on site, every day, drawing on the walls, saying what's going to happen here, what did we just find, what is the building revealing to us, and how do we celebrate it. So without the team bringing our expertise together, it wouldn't be the same process. And I'm going to pass.
We did, because this is a 1925 building and it's been used for various uses, there's been a lot of changes over the years, and in some cases, the changes did not respect the original structural integrity of the building, and we found a few places where the roof was sagging, places where the plaster was obviously cracked, where walls had been built and then removed, and we had to patch the floor. It was really a unique thing, and it's always revealing new things to us every day, as Johnny well knows. When you tear into something, you see all kinds of things you never expected in the first place. This next slide has got one that shows the original radiators. It has a hot water boiler heating system, kind of a central heating unit that circulates hot water through these cast iron radiators, and we don't know how old they are, but they are probably original with the building, and they work really well. Radiant heat is really a very good way to heat a building. And as you can see, the old boiler was replaced. We think there's a cliche out there that kind of holds true. There's two things in life that are certain, death and taxes. Well, the third one really would be that energy costs are going to go up. So we're doing everything we can to make this building as energy efficient as possible, including the selection of materials, local materials. We're doing lots of things like maintaining the transoms so we get natural ventilation for cooling purposes. And we're also revealing a lot of the utility systems within the building. John, you want to talk about that a little bit?
Sure. It's very beautiful. You should all come down there and see it sometime. We've exposed all of the copper and the conduits throughout. One reason for that was economics. It was cheaper to run it outside than to run it in the walls and have to tear open the walls and get into there. So it was economical, and it's also aesthetically, I really dig it. Everybody that comes through really digs it. So, but it didn't start that way. It started out as quite the project. You can see that a lot of the bearing issues we had to deal with beams, selecting those and placing those in, getting engineers involved. But it's all coming through very well. If you were up there today, you would see the floors exposed. It's quite beautiful, really.
It really is. In fact, today we think we resolved the issue of how to deal with the original softwood floors on the second floor. We've been kind of wrestling with that and what the problems would entail, what it would look like for different treatments, and I think we finally got the issue resolved.
And so we're proposing apartments and offices for professionals in the built environment, and we have art studio space and design space and 2 and 1 bedroom apartments for downtown Moscow. Thank you.